Test, 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 test. Hey, 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 hey. Yo, yo, welcome to the stream. What up, what up, what up? We getting ready to start. I forgot to add something in the title also, but we're gonna be ripping open some kind of revenge packs also. So if you're not watching, you about to miss out. But definitely about to start here. Uh, very, 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 very simple. Like, let me make sure I got these two. Alright, I gotta make sure my area around me is good also. Hit me with that Drewski. Wait a minute. What you mean by that? All right. And we are here. So I would have the webcam camera on, but it has been messing up here as of recent, so I haven't been using it. I'm gonna try to get this to focus. I might end up having to bring out the other playmat. No, chats. What's going on, everybody? What's up? What's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing today? Music too loud? If the music too loud, let me know. It's not that loud. I don't think my voice is that loud either. I think it's pretty reasonable. There's a huge delay in it, though. There shouldn't be a delay. Definitely shouldn't be a delay. That's weird. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be laggy like that. Like it shouldn't. There shouldn't be a delay at all. What's going on with that? That's that's kind of odd. Yeah, there's no stream delay. So I don't understand. Anywho, I'm gonna hit the record. Go ahead, hit the intro for YouTube. What's good, YouTube? Dre here with Different Gaming. Going to be bringing y'all my Pittsboro regional report and deck profile. I'll be going through my deck choices. I mean, not deck choices, but my card choices. The reason for the side and the cards in it. The reason for the extra and main. Once I upload the video to YouTube, I will be tagging two channels, uh, Gun Guard and Team Bortle. That's where I got the idea for this list from. Originally it was Gun Guard, with Antonio Olivia, and then Michael Taylor got first place with a similar list. I'm at Fort Worth, Texas. So when I seen it, I'm like, Then I think a couple weeks ago I live streamed, and my my brother, my my I wouldn't say sensei, but he definitely has that sensei mentality. But yeah, my homeboy Himkage, the brother, the teammate, gave me a recommendation. So I took that recommendation along with these two lists and put it together, and I actually cooked. It was actually good. I definitely could have topped. I definitely could have topped had I not. Had I not made a bad judgment call, I could have won. Um, for let's see, I wrote them. I wrote them down. I sent them down. Somebody sent it to a couple people. Okay, so round one, I won. 2-1. Lost the dice roll against the mirror. Uh, language. No GD. I don't care about any other word. Love you. Have fun. Uh, round one. Round one was the mirror. I 2-1 that. Round two was White Forest Azamina. White Forest Azamina Yummy. That was a double loss. So we went all the way to game three. Uh, round three, round three was Therion Mechlord. I 2-0'd that. Round four was Magia Promite Blue Eyes. Shout out to Tyreek. And shout out to his team, Team Lit. Mainly him, because he be the only one that I be seeing. But I digress. I that was the first bad call. Not really per se. I thought he was just on, playing Promite Blue Eyes, but he informed me after our match that he was on the Magia build, and I kept him off of Magia, so that was a good thing. But Blue Eyes just has big monsters, so if you can't really hand trap them to stop them properly, and you just kind of lose. Round five, round five was Yummy Mitsurugi. No, round five. Round five was a very cool guy, very cool. He already had his invite. And we played it out for fun. He gave me the win anyway. But had we like actually played, it was Fiendsmith K9 and Draco Tail struggles against K9, and then he has the Fiendsmith to go with it. So yeah, it's pretty strong. We did play it out, and he 2-1 me, but he still gave me the win. He literally said he was tired and ready to go, and already had his invite. Um, round that was round four. Round five was against the Yummy Mitsurugi, and I literally set up a good board. I set up Flame, Sting, Arthelion, or Arthelion, and I have Keate set also. I have Phimena, Urgula, Pan, and Malulu in hand. And through everything that he did, he ended on Habakiri and Purification. He never normal summoned a Yummy. He never tried to get to level 8 so he can go into the Yummy. Before he ended main phase, I go fight Mina, make Art the Lion, bounce the three back to hand, Phimena, Urgula, and Malulu. No, Phimena, Pan, and Malulu. Keep Urgula in grave. And I pop the purification so that way I can just play on my turn and just push for game. And I pop the Hapakiri. He says still in main phase one. I'm like, oh, normal summon Cupsy effect. I was just like, oh my god. Like I was very mad at myself, but like the more I thought about it, like I really thought he was just on your Mitsurugi. Because for one, he was playing the Futsu and he was playing Mirror. And typically in Yummy Mitsurugi, a lot of the lists, there's some that play the Futsu and the Mirror, but there's a lot of lists that don't play it. So that's literally through. And I was X2 at that point when that happened. That was my third loss. And then I just played it out after that for a little bit. And round six was um, Res Genesis, Dogmatica Res Genesis, and they actually beat me 2-1. But I was just having fun at that point. I knew for a fact I wasn't topping, because we only had 140 players and they were only taking top 16. And at round six there was two undefeated, and everybody else was X1 or X2. So I already knew. So after that, I just dropped and left. Um, Cam Cam rode with me. Um, if you don't remember Cam, we did the Ritual Beast deck profile. If you haven't checked it out, check it out on the channel. I'll leave it. Uh, and on one of these sides, it's one of these sides. I'll leave the deck profile for that. Because he did play Ritual Beast at this regionals and made it all the way to round five before he dropped. Um, he got his third loss round five and dropped after that. Um, I suggested Ritual Beast, just because technically the deck is very powerful and very, I wouldn't really say powerful, but a lot of the cards that you play in Ritual Beast literally counter um everything that's played in this meta. Um, like the main win condition, well, not the main win condition, but one of the win conditions. It is a major one. Is Escatos, Reproductus, and Escatos. Um, since we're still Yomi Mitsurugi, branded Draco Tail, branded Lunalight. What else? Am I missing any other deck? I think I named all of them. Um, but you can just Escatos call Dragon if you need to call Dragon. Reproductus, literally. Cam actually said that he went up against. He actually played against the same Therion Mechlord player that I played against, and he actually had uh used Reproductus to change Nemesis Corridor to a Thunder, so he contributed to special summon the Thunder Dragon Colossus. I meant Nemesis Corridor. Nemesis Corridor, Reproductus effect, change it to a Thunder, and then tribute it for Colossus. The link for, and the reason I suggested Ritual Beast was for Phantom Revenge format, because Phantom Revenge was legal here. There was only like two Intercraft and one Cool Tune. Nobody likes the new stuff. Like nobody. Like everybody thinks that the new decks are just terrible. So everybody stayed on Malice, Draco Tail branded, Yummy Mitsurugi, Pure Yummy Mitsurugi. Um, and that's two different. The Pure Yummy and Pure Mitsurugi. Luna Light. There was even RB there. If I'm not mistaken, I think one of the RB guys topped. There was Sky Striker. There was Altergeist. A lot of decks there today, but needless to say, Ritual Beast kind of touch all those decks. And if you're wondering how, so the Link Force stops you from tributing. Um, you cannot activate cards or effects that tribute. So against Mitsurugi, they can't tribute. Against Cool Tune, you can't tribute for, I think it's the level 4 synchro that tributes itself to target two tuners in the grave. Add one special summon the other. And then the field spell tributes against Cool Tune, Yummy, Luna Light, Branded Draco Tail, any branded variant, honestly. Any deck that relies on the graveyard, basically. The deck plays Shifter. The deck can play Fissure. The deck can play different dimension ground. So that's another reason why I suggested the deck. So you can play TC Boo in it. Right now, you know, Yummy, primarily Beast. They normal summon Cupsy, TC Boo. They can't go into Snatchy. But if y'all want to see that list that we ran for regionals, let us know in the comment section below, and we'll definitely get that for you. Um, Tomorrow, I'm not doing anything Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm spending time with the family. We actually got these little uh, Christmas things to paint, so we're gonna paint and just spend some quality time. Tomorrow is no Yu-Gi-Oh day. But as for my list, I will go ahead and get into it. Pause. And then, and actually, we went to Collectibles Phantom Revenge case tournament, and Cam actually got third place with the Ritual Beast list. So we'll definitely be uploading the list, regardless. But he gave me half of the box. Looking out, just looking out. Appreciate you, boyo. So we will be cracking these live and for the YouTube video. So stick around for that. But let's go ahead and hop into the list. Pretty standard. Uh, 3 Lucius, 3 Phimina, the 1 Frixel, then the 3 Malulu, the 2 Urgula, and then 2 Pan. So a lot of lists are going to 3 Urgula, 1 Pan, because when I say there was about 90% Draco Tail at this regional today, there was definitely in between 90 to 95% of Draco Tail. But Urgula just kind of beats the mirror, because if you save your Phimina on your opponent's turn when they set a card, which actually that's how I won my mirror match. We were in game 3. Granted, his opening hand was double Keate. It was double Keate, a Phimena, and I believe a trap. But he had already used his Keate. He already went through the Phimena, and he had just set Flame and Rahu. So on Res, I went Phimena, sent the Urgula, and I believe a Lucius or a Frixu that I had in hand, and popped the Rahu, and he just wasn't able to advance from there. So I definitely wouldn't change anything about the Dracotail monster lineup. The Dracotail monster lineup is like literally perfect now. So wouldn't change that. And then of course for the spells, three key two, three Rahu, very standard, and the traps. Very, very standard. um Retaliating C is a B word. There were times where I could have just normal summoned, but baiting out the Ash, excuse me, with the Rahu was just a better lead. And instead of an Ash, I got met with a retaliating C. So, um, not really having the proper line through that is very bad. You lose a lot of resources, and you're behind. Like you get far behind against a retaliating C if you can't stop it or negate it or uh, send it back to hand without triggering it again. Um, Everybody's of course save the ash and bells for the traps, but that's why I like to bait out the ash and the bells. If you draw two, then you drew two, fine and dandy. But I'm definitely going to make you waste one or waste them. And for the branded package, we got one Albaz, two Blazing Cartesia, two Branded Fusion, and the Fallen and the Virtuous. Um, and this is another reason why I like using Rahu to bait out the Ash because there was many times there was like 2 rounds where I activated Rahu, it gets ashed, and then I just lead with Branded Fusion, and then my opponent is like, dang. Fallen in the Virtuous, um, it's very good. I wouldn't cut it. It definitely came in clutch today. But the addition of the Cartesias, um, definitely uh, helped, and it definitely exceeded the deck more from my previous deck profile and from the remote YCS. There is a I am running a package in the extra deck that goes with the Blazing Cartesia that I got from Gun Guard and Antonio Olivia. Then uh, Him Kage's a recommendation is getting ready to come up now in the hand trap lineup. 3 Ash, 3 Fua, 2 Bell, 2 Nib, 2 Veiler, and a Magnemite London. So in the live stream that I did, I think a week ago or 2 weeks ago, he recommended I play Pure Draco Tail with hand traps. And for me, I can't I can't play like that. Um, like I need more fusion type cards that do more fusiony things. Um, on Team Bortle, Michael Taylor's list, he said a quote which really makes sense. If you're not fusing, you're losing. Um, I thought that was pretty slick, but he's not wrong. Beforehand, I was not playing Nib or Veiler. It was more so these with Cerulean in the main, and after testing more of the pure with the hand traps, I come to really, really fall in love with the Nib and the Veiler because these two cards really came in clutch today. Um, so yeah, and y'all can definitely go check out his channel too. I'll leave his channel in the description box below. But this is the hand trap lineup. I saw every hand trap. I used every hand trap. I wouldn't change the hand trap lineup. Now, 42, 42 main. I wouldn't change anything about the list. If I would change anything, I would literally just drop the Fallen and the Virtuous because I am only playing the one, I don't see it enough. So if I was to make a change to the main deck, that would be the only card that I drop. Um, in my opinion, 2 to 3. So, and it's very hard to find a card. Very hard to find a card. For the extra deck, SP, I went in SP once. SP really doesn't come up often. Um, and I really wasn't able to SP away the Retaliating Sea because I didn't have a normal summon. Actually, I did have a normal summon, and I could have just did that. But either way, you still give up a lot of resources and you still put yourself behind. But I definitely should have just like now that I'm thinking about it, I definitely could have just did that. But I just felt like that would have just put me even further behind. So 1 SP, and then this is where the Antonio Olivia idea came from. Number 90, number 38, Hope Harbinger, Ranganol, and then Despian Lulu Waylilith. So I'm gonna watch the list. There's a combo video that he shows how to properly do it. Um, this little package was bomb. Like I used these two, and I could have went into one of these, but I was already ahead, and I actually won that match. It was the last, I believe it was game 2 or 3, and I could have made Hope Harbinger, Like I even looked at it, but I'm like, I can just attack for game instead of just doing more. So I just attack for game. Um, there was one time I bought out Granganol. I went first, uninterrupted, by the way. Granganol dumped the Lulu Way Lilith. End phase, I got Albion effect because I went Brand Fusion. So I set Fallen into Virtuous. Then I got Lulu Way Lilith, Special Summon the Cartesia, which the Cartesia literally acts the same as Balulu. But it just doesn't lock you into a Draco Tail fusion. So when I seen that from both lists and I play tested it a little bit, um, did some hand tests myself, like literally just got the cards and like try to figure out what I could do here and there. I was sold on it, but Antonio plays the Terlaments. He plays Havnus and Sharon, along with Drago Stapelia, as to where I'm not, because that is over in Germany, and their way of playing and their format is completely different than ours because they use cards that we don't. So I wouldn't change anything from this. Like this was very, very explosive, and it's so easy to get 2 level 8s to put up a monster negate or a spell negate. Because this is an 8. Cartesia doesn't lock you. And Phimena doesn't lock you. So you can Phimena and Cartesia fusion summon, go into number 90, or if you want to end on Hope Harbinger, you make the Hope Harbinger first, and then you go Rahu or Brand of Fusion, and then continue with your play. Like, I didn't watch the combo video to know how the combo works. But if you want to watch the combo video, um, I definitely recommend it. I've literally just been playing the deck since it came out, so I kind of know what locks you. I know what you can do when you can do it and you can't do it and stuff like that. Um, I'm not a master at the deck though. Like I'm still learning, but I know the basics. Then for the branded of portion of the extra, just Albion, Lubellion, and Marijade. Literally just the only 3 that you need. And build, this specific build, then for like the free fusions, like these this the big 3. Yeah, we call them the big 3. Mysterion, Secretarion, Chaos Source. I bought out Mysterion against the White Force Azamina Yummy player. I bought out Secretarion against the Blue Eyes player, Tariq. I'm at Chaos. I bought out, I think, once or twice, but definitely went into all of them. Like everything in the extra deck minus the XYZs were used. And then, of course, the Arthalions and the Gullimal. No explanation there. Gotta play 3. Considering playing 2. Consider playing 2 since Cool Tune dropped, or since before Cool Tune dropped. Because in testing, I would lose the Gullimal. But yeah, those decks are not as strong as people assume them to be. So yeah. Side deck, one Gamma Seal to respect Lunalight, which Lunalight was there. Um, but um, Gamma Seal has the same purpose as the Lava Golem, Sphere Mode. The only thing about the kaijus is you can continuously use them. So if you're going second and say your opponent is on Yummy Mitsurugi, since that was the second most represented deck there. When when you start your turn, you draw for turn, your opponent doesn't do anything. You just look at the kaiju and you literally just look at which monster you just want to get rid of. So you get rid of the Murakumo if you want to get rid of the Murakumo. If they have Herald, tribute over the Herald. If you have the if you got the discard for the negates, discard. So you can play Arthur Lion, bounce it back, and then kaiju over another monster. I actually did that against my uh, Regulus, not Regulus, Res Genesis Dogmatica matchup. I tribute over the Ecclesia, and then bounced it back, and then tribute over the Lightning, Thunder, Florderies. Kaiju just has multiple uses, multiple applications, and you draw off the traps. So having it at one really didn't hinder anything. I still saw it when I sided it in. The one time I sided it in, so might bump it up to two. Might keep it at one. Then we have two Perulia, Perulia for Vanquisho, K9, Yummy Mitsurugi matchup. Sided it in, but never saw it. Like that was the only thing. I just never saw Perulia. Um, like Perulia is the same thing as Bua. Like there's really no deep explanation for Perulia. Um, the other reason though I played the Perulia was because of Intercraft. Intercraft special summons from the hand. So Perulia, you're going to special summon your whole hand. You literally giving me 5 cards. That's fine and dandy for me. But there was two Intercraft, and I didn't play against neither one. But Perulia still had its applications. Um, Definitely wasn't a bad choice. I'm gonna save those for last. Uh, two Dro, Yummy Mitsurugi, Lunalight, um, Blue Eyes, which Blue Eyes was there. Why am I not playing it at three? Helps with the solder pattern. Because if I'm going second, and I know for a fact, like say Fallen into Virtuous wouldn't be good, and Horn wouldn't be good, going second, then it's just an easy side out, and I could just side those two out, side these two in, and like leave everything else alone. Or if you want to, or if Nib wasn't as viable, then I can just side in two more side deck cards. Just in the main. I did side and Dro. I didn't get to see it. Yeah, I never saw Dro. Um, but I did see hand traps. I did see hand traps. Two Fenrir. I was playing it at three. There were a lot of times where I would open two or just not see it at all. So I put it down to two, and surprisingly, I see it more. But Fenrir is good going first or going second. Going second is just a lot stronger. Um, because if you activate a monster effect, it literally can out like two cards. So Fenrir by itself is strong. Plus, it gets you extra body, extra fusion material. Then next, Artifact Lancia, play two. The only reason why I play two and not three because for one, I don't fear the Malice matchup. Um, I've played the deck and the lines are still similar to what it was before. Some people kind of reverting back to the one more of the one card combos or 1.5. So Lancia to respect Malice, respect Orcus, and then also respect Evenly. Himkage actually uh, helped me with that one too because we were playtesting and yeah, set up a board evenly. Dang. Then for the last pair of hand traps that I played was two Ghost Ogre. Um, Ghost Ogre is pretty good. The original reason why I wanted to play Ghost Ogre was for the Intercraft field spell, the Cool Tune field spell, and then Lupus. So against the Vanquisho K9, I have four cards that I can side against it. And it actually came in clutch against Magia Blue Eyes. Because he went True Light to set or special and Ghost Ogre. Um but before that I asked something and he started laughing. He was like, "You always save the ash for the wishes." Well, I had flame sets, because I hard opened it. I had ash, bale, ogre, and I just sequenced the cards right. And when he saw the ogre on the true light, he was just like, "What? No!" I was like, "Yeah." That's why I went on an ash. Like I wasn't even worried about not worried about the wishes. Then when I then when he went wishes and I flamed the wishes, he's like, "Dang!" I was like, "Yeah." So Ogre was really nice. Ogre was nice. I would definitely keep it at two. I wouldn't uh, bump it up to three. Then I played two Imperm. I was playing it at three, but I cut it to play of another pair of cards. But Imperm definitely came in clutch. Just monster effect negation is very strong. Good format. Um, so with the addition of the Thailers from Himkage from the hand trap build, I'm just like, well, Imperm. I can Imperm go on second, I can imperm going first. I can set it. So imperm, and I actually did see imperm today, and it actually helped. It was actually good. Then for the last two cards in the side deck, and this card um is very universal in this format. These were actually supposed to be Swords of Revealing Light, because I expected a lot of Anticryph since the core is literally like under $100, and the rest of the stuff is fairly cheap to get. But I even suggested this card to Cam because it's just universally good. And then Himkage using the card also, but he's had more time with it, and I'm just in tested. I'm just like, yeah, this card actually is just better than Swords of Revealing Light. So, and the card is evenly matched. I actually sided this in against my mirror match, and I hard opened it. No, I actually drew. What had happened? I think I had drew into it like turn 3 or 4, and I ended up hard setting it, and it survived like another turn. And my opponent had Gullamil, Arthur Lion, Sting, and Flame, and I think I had a Lucius. I don't know. I had a monster that he could beat over, but at the end of battle phase, I activated evenly match from it being set, and that actually won me the game. So, in my opinion, evenly match will definitely see a lot more play. Um, in my opinion, probably more board breakers depending on the decks. I do know I'm not doing board breakers. Thus is why the side deck is a lot of two ofs. Like it's easier to side, and you really don't have to touch much engine to side or to put your side deck cards in. Cause like you can side out the horn. If you're going second, if you're going second and you know you're going second, I'll literally side these out because going second, the normal summon doesn't matter as much, and I still keep the Cartesias in, and I still keep the branded package in, so I still have a way to fuse, and my normal summon choice isn't as difficult to choose. Then Rahu second, um, going second because not only do you get to add a Draco Tail monster, but you get to it's your choice to fusion summon on resolution. So just that alone, Keate is better going second. And then Horn, there's been so many times where I kept Horn in going second, just because I like to keep all three traps in rotation. And I see this card, and seeing this card in hand going second has made my blood boil more than anything. So I always side this out when I know I'm going second. Um, or if you know, like some of your hand traps aren't going to be viable too. two Veiler, two Nib for two more better hand traps, either two Dro, two Perulia, two Imperm, two Evenly. Like maybe these will hit harder than these. Like you just never know until you know what your matchup is. There's been times where I was tied out of Urgula just because the back row wasn't that important. But I never touched Femina, never touched Frixel. You never touch the branded stuff. You can drop a Cartesia. Like if you want, I always choose between these three. If if I'm going second, I always choose what is going to be the better normal summon going second, depending on the matchup. Like a lot of the times, and my homeboy Josiah, me and him, we've talked about this like a lot of times. But Malulu and Cartesia is the better normal summon over Lucius, just because these get you to the future summon, these get you advancing in your game state, as to where build uh Lucius helps build to start helping you advance. Like Lucius by itself is is strong, it's good, because not only does it get you an ad, but it becomes material on the field. I honestly wouldn't really change anything. The only thing that I would change is probably some cards in the side deck. Um, I'll probably drop the Fenrir's because Fenrir just eh, don't know yet. I just have to do more testing. But we also have a ban list that's going to be coming up soon. So there's a lot of ban list scare. So with that being said, thank y'all for tuning in. If you like the deck profile, smash that like button. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of the list. And until next time, peace. All right, that was for YouTube. Now we back live. About to crack open these Phantom Revenge packs. Record that too. What's good, YouTube? Dre, we're different gaming. I'm going to be bringing y'all some Phantom Revenge pack openings. So yesterday, a teammate, Boyo Cam, got third place with Ritual Beast at Collectibles Case Turning. If you want to see the deck profile, let us know in the comment section below, and we'll set that up for um, the list that he played. Which there's also a regional that happened today. So if you're watching this, probably upload that tomorrow. I'll probably upload this tomorrow or something like that because I have to edit them. No, I'm not uploading nothing tomorrow. I'll probably wait till late night because I go back to work Monday. So I'll figure it out. Take one thing at a time. My plate's already over. My plate's been full. My plate's been spewing over. But we're gonna hop into it. He opened up the other half at the shop, and he pulled the CR, I think. So I think my half might be uh Dudley Woodley, possibly, possibly. Huh? We got a cool tune remix. Why does this look Euro? Why does this look Euro? I swear it looks Euro. Hold on, how many packs is it? How many cards is there? 7? Okay, it is 7. Go to the remix. Can we pull a Starlight or an Ultra? We pulled the Annapolis. And we pulled 2 of the small ones. Let's get it. Let's go. We're gonna, yeah. And it begins. It begins. I already pulled a cool tune synchro out of my entry packs yesterday at collectibles. We got a Hekahan Zeno. And Hekahans were just nowhere to be found. Like nobody is really touching that deck right now. Hey yo, what is up with that? Y'all see that? Look, y'all see that right there? Yeah, what's that? What is that? Like, I have no idea what that's supposed to be. 'Cause it's not on this one. This one, like, the name has, like, hollow in it. And then this one has, like, a whole, I don't know. That looked like something secretive. Like, if you pull this card with this certain thing on it, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. That's weird. That's weird. That's very, 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 very weird. I don't know. Let's leave it up, though. Just in case. Just in case. We might got something on our hands. Let's keep it sleeved up and wind it up, baby. Cause we gotta take care of the cards to keep them in mint condition. Oh, baby. Nope. Got another small one. Another small one. Alright, that's 4. Yes. 4 enterprise cards. It's a something. I like how it's giving me more fusions. It's like I don't want to play Hekahans. Oh, we pulled the tail. And we pulled another small one. Oh, that's so good. So good. 7 more packs. Can we get an ultra? I think he got the good side of the box. I really think he got the good side of the box. Somewhat. Because he pulled a lot of the ultras and stuff. But I think I got the good side. Hold on. What the hell? Yo, look at the print on this. Oh, let me turn it. All right. Y'all see that? Y'all see how this one's a lot lighter? This one's a lot darker. Like, I don't know what it is about this. Hold on. They kind of low key changed the design of pendulums. Like, I know I'm not tripping. This is not what pendulums normally look like. I swear that is not what pendulums normally look like. I don't know. It's probably just me. I'm not used to pendulums. Yes, sir. Let's go. It's not a collector nor Starlight, but it's one of the best ultras out of the set. So we definitely take this as a dub. Yep, we're all winners. We're all winners. Oh, and look, let's go. We pulled the whale. We pulled the whale. Jesus. Hey, that's $30 less I gotta pay for it. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that makes oh. I low key wish it was a CR. I low key wish it was a CR or Starlight. I swear to God, I would have jumped out of my chair. Jumped out of the chair. Y'all would have heard a thump. Dude, you see what I mean? Like, I don't know what it is, but I think this might be Euro. Like, if these are Euro, oh, baby. Yes, sir. All right. We pulled an Ultra. Can we top an Ultra? Boyo, didn't you already pull the CR? Did you pull a CR or Starlight? What the hell is this? Right, what Nightmare Magician. Oh, let's go. That's what? Two Pixias now? Two Pixias, the whale, the tail. What I do with the Leon? What I do with the Leon? I think the Leon's underneath here. Yeah. So we got two Pixia, tail, a Leon, uh, that one. We got this one. Got two of these now. Two of these. One, two. So you mean to tell me there's a chance out of four? Or wait. No, I don't think I have this. I don't think I'm gonna pull the Sierra Starlight. I think it's already been pulled out of that box. I think there's two, and I think all of them been pulled already. Loudness. That's one. Yeah. Not a misprint Xenos. Three more. Three more pack. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? I mean it's track maker. It's track maker. And I got another Pixia. I mean, I don't want to play three, but hey, it'll do. We'll go ahead and sleeve up the track maker. I reckon I'll sleeve up the heck of hand shit too. But all that stuff's cheap. Wow. I actually have like the only cool tune synchro that I'm missing now is Red Seal. That's the only one I'm missing. Oh, we got the playset of one of the small ones. All right, so I just pulled two ultras out of this one. The hidden Hecka hands. I low key wish it was a different ultra. I wish it was another Mar. Why couldn't it be another Mar? Come on. See anything else? The Son and Luna is definitely going to be used also. Last pack. Last pack. We get lucky. And we get lucky. All right, so no Starlight, no CR. We'll do this one by one. We got Automidas, Units, Trigodia, Synchro Overtake. Oh, I mean that finishes the play set, but that's the hollow. Still not bad though. I'm not upset with it. I'm not upset with it. Oh, there's another small one. Well, if I'm not mistaken, I think this can give me just the rest of the little stuff besides and the spell. Like the rest of the spells, the rest of the monsters besides Mar, just with one card, if I'm not mistaken. But will I be building Intercraft? Yes. Yes, I will. I will be building Intercraft. I will also be live streaming Intercraft on DB. So yeah, that was the list. That was the packs. If you want to see, oh yeah, while I'm here, let's put this back in here. Then not mine. Love the smell of fresh cardboard. I pulled Dogmatica Fleur de Lis, the Thunderbolt. That was the secret I pulled from my packs, and definitely going to be holding on to that. Because Burst Protocol, this card becomes better. But of course, this is Doom and Dimension, so um. Oh yeah, the Radiant Typhon monster. Pulled the Radiant Typhon monster too. The Good Boss Monster one. Oh look, I pulled this thing. Out. Oh yeah, and that's one too. Pulled that one too. Oh, there's the Vision. Yeah, nothing too crazy from the entry pools. Nothing too crazy. Add that to the bulk. Let's sleep this up because Radiant Typhon actually is getting more supports and Burst Protocol. So it is nice that I actually pulled these. So yeah, we cooking. We cooking. That's gonna do it for the live stream. Thank y'all for tuning in. Um, Normally, after I prepare for an event like this and I mess up like this, I feel bad. Like I beat myself up like really bad. Like to the point to where I question if I still want to continue to do this and like just keep putting time and effort into it. But I enjoy doing it. I just need to find the good home balance. Like, because I know I can do this whenever. It's just that work home balance. Because like there's times where I feel like I'm not putting in, you know, enough preparation, and then I just get clipped up, or I overly prepare and you know I don't know. But either way, I'm still going to do this. I have a vision. I have a goal. I have a dream. No pun intended. But I'm hop off of here. I'm gonna snack on something and just relax. Wait till wifey get home. So y'all have yourself a blessed night. Y'all have a good night. Y'all sleep good. And until next time.